What's up, my party people? It's your boy Darshaun Smith back again for another video, or for those who are listening, another episode of the Positivity Hour. Okay, this in fact is episode. Oh my lord, not sure if you heard that, but this is episode number 50 of the Positivity Hour, entitled "How to Make A's," as in the straight ones, in college. Okay, how to be successful overall academically, and how to just live a high level life, in general. So roll the intro and let's get straight to it, okay? Woo!
Ocean.
Bing bong, we back, baby. I was actually the last video. It's up on the card. If you're watching the YouTube version of this, so go watch that video. But if you're listening to this, which I hope you are, one, I need you to do me a couple things. Either follow or unfollow me on your respective platform that you're listening to this on. And if you are on like Spotify or Apple Podcasts, make sure to give me an honest rating, okay? A lot of people say, give me a 5 out of 5, give me this or give me that. No, give me whatever you think this experience is worth. Okay, if you think this is a 1 out of 5, give me a 1 out of 5. Okay, if you don't even think this is good enough to rate, then shoot, I need to do better, okay, to at least get you to do something. But yeah, that being said, let's just get into the episode, because like I already told y'all, the title of what I'm going for here, and it's how to be successful academically, pretty much, or how to make straight A's in college specifically, because I think I've finally figured out the method to do such a thing. And throughout this concept and everything that's about to be talked about today, a lot of this has been of my own personal experience. So obviously you're not me and I'm not you, so what I say to you, take with a grain of salt, because it's not gonna be like a one-to-one copy. But there are things that have got me here that if you apply in the right ways, you can do it too. Okay, I never wanted to be a straight A student, but at the end of the day, when I'm about to give you 5 steps on how to do it, and if you do these, you don't even have to try. It's just a byproduct of doing this at a high level. Exactly. See, I never went into school wanting A's. I went into school wanting to perform well, which got me A's. Think about it. Big brain. But as we do with all these podcast episodes, especially this one being number 50. Can you believe I have 50 podcast episodes up? But let's talk about how I've been since the last time we've seen each other, okay? First off, how do I sound? Do I sound like I have a little echo on? You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. I still got the soundboard, okay? And it's cool. I'm working on the setup. How do I sound mic-wise? I definitely changed up the settings since the last time we spoke, we'll say. And I think everything is sounding good. I got the recording levels in a way to where I can actually speak and it's not peaking or anything like that. And I think it overall just sounds a little better. Maybe I'll add a little, add some lows back in, Okay, there we go. It's a little, you can hear the deepness of my voice. But this is not an ASMR channel. So let me just tell you how I've been, okay? Long story short, I'm great, okay? Life is good. I'm about to go, help load the semi later today for the Citrus Bowl I'm about to go to. I'll be in Florida next week, at that. That'll be pretty cool. So I got that looking forward to. Outside of that, I'm just working a lot. I'm gonna go get some new glasses today, so catch me in the next video. Tell me what you think about them or not. Same thing with the rating, okay? I ain't trying to force anything in life, I just want to perform at such a high level that you would feel remiss, if I use that word right, if you didn't, what I'm saying. I'm actually going to Google that right now as I continue to talk about how staying positive has really just leveled me up. As with all things in life, your mindset is key, and that this is getting into today's topic. And a big part of this topic, like I said, is the mindset of staying positive. And when one can always see a positive in a dark situation, or even how do you say, be able to not take no as an answer. It's okay to hear it, but then you also have to like take a step back and then change up your game plan and attack it from a different angle. Okay, like to be successful in life, and in this case of the terms of this video, to be successful academically, you need, okay Mike, please listen, you need to never give up, and you just need to be resilient, you need to be persistent, and you need to be like crazy. Okay, if someone like does not say you're obsessed when you're doing something, you're not doing it right, in my opinion. Okay, and other people agree with this, but I am a firm believer of the mindset that when you are how do you say, when you are so focused on a goal or so focused on wanting to achieve greatness or wanting to become the best self or have the best outcome, you're gonna have to sacrifice some things. Okay, and when I mean sacrifice some things, I mean resist the slave mind. Okay, as Andrew Tate would say, you're gonna have to give up normal, air quotes, for those who are listening and can't watch, me be me. You're gonna have to give up those normal things society says you need to have, like, relationships, going out, socially, more often than not, what I'm saying? Like things that we are, especially in the college realm, are almost encouraged or, expected to participate in. Like, if you want to do well academically, you're gonna have to give some of that up. Okay, if you want to do well socially, you're gonna have to give something up somewhere else. Okay, if you want to do well later in life, I want to do a whole episode about networking. I think that's a good episode for like to get my brother to come on and talk about. But like, you gotta give something up. It's give and take. Okay, life is yin and yang. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Ebb and flow, whatever you want to say. We have so many different ways of saying that. It's like energy. Okay, there's no new energy created or destroyed. It's just transformed. Okay, it's 100% no matter what. You yourself have 100% attention span range. You know what I'm saying? I said in the last video, you can in fact do every single thing you want to do in life. You just can't do it all at once. Okay, so when I talk about the concept I'm speaking about now, you can see where I'm coming from. So now that we're like 7 minutes in, and how I'm doing and such, let's get into the details. Okay, so like how to make straight A's in college. I really figured this out last semester, as in not the summer, but last spring, earlier this year, in the year of 2021. And as I was saying to one of my legitimate friends the other day, if you can do it once, it's just kind of an anomaly. Okay, maybe you got lucky, something like that. But if you can do it twice, okay, maybe you're on to something. But it's when you start creating that like consistent process in which we could see that, like, nah, you bout that life. And I'm not as using my own analogy as an example. I'm not really to the you bout that life yet, but I did it once and I did it twice. So maybe I'm on to something here. And I always tell the camera and now the microphone, because I have a microphone. Let's get some applause in here. Jesus. Oh, yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. But because I guess I always tell y'all what I need to tell myself. And what I'm going to tell you is how to make these A's, okay? I figured this out earlier this year, like I was saying before, and it all comes down to the mindset. It all comes down with punctuality, okay? Can you show up? Can you do something even when you know that you don't want to do it? Do you have the discipline? Okay, hold on. I think the mic was speaking right. Do you have the discipline to get it? Like, to stay motivated? Do you have the discipline to be amazing when no one else around you wants to be amazing? Do you have like there's so much involved in what I'm talking about, and a lot of it just comes down to, like, can you get it? And if you can do that, you can get the A's, okay? If you can show up to class, to discussion, to group member meetings, to whatever else that is involved in your education, if you could show up to that, then you're going to be amazing. If you can understand that the harder you work now, the easier your life will be later in the future, then you watching this or listening will be amazing, okay? If you can really take a step back and just say, well, C's get degrees, and be like, but like, what if I'm not satisfied with that? Do you realize like how bad that is? And I'm obviously very biased in this viewpoint in which I'm talking to you from, because I think a C is terrible in honesty. Obviously I've got a C before, but like a C is pretty much the lowest grade I've ever gotten in class, and I felt pretty bad because that goes against what I've always said that I want myself to be, This will be the next point in which how to make those A's in college, and I'll make sure to do a little wrap up all at the end of like the highlights so you can get it all in one place. But what I'm talking about now is like how you view yourself, So we talked about the mindset overall. Okay, we talked about discipline and showing up, but what's your own personal view of yourself? Like, do you even believe that you can achieve it? Because if you can't even fathom the idea that it is such a thing you can achieve, you're out the game already. Okay. I had always said, growing up in life, I don't want to be a straight A student. Now, I never believed that I couldn't get A's, or in this case, make A's, because getting is a handout, and I worked hard as hell for these grades right here. I ain't get jack diddly squat. I made these grades. Okay. If you can believe, then you can create it in the real world. Okay. And for because a large portion of my audience, it does tend to be the males. So, but there are some women's watching too, I said the women's, there's some women, okay, however you want to say it, that I have all people that watch, this is the inclusive channel here. And to everyone, you can go out and create whatever you want in this world, okay? For some, it is easier than others because, social constructions and life limitations and whatever else you want to say may be holding you back. But at the end of the day, if you want it, there's no excuse, okay? I said in the last video, you either make excuses or you make moves. And that same thing is said here. So what are you doing to believe in yourself? What are you doing in your daily routine to encourage yourself to be great? What are you doing the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep that shows that you are capable of making something that, objectively speaking, is extremely deviant from 99% of other people, because like I say all the time, I'm trying to be in the 1%, okay? And I just don't mean like monetarily, A lot of people, they like, 1%, yeah, just for the money. No, I'm trying to be a well-rounded individual because I'm Darshaun Smith, baby. And I'm just trying to be, I'm trying to get better with speaking. I'm trying to get better with, my work ethic in terms of this podcast. I'm trying to get better with my punctuality. And I say all the time, because I really do want to pass this on to other people as well, but on time is late. I want to get better on all these fronts so I can be the 0.00001 of the 1% that is just living at a high level, And all of what these concepts I'm talking about, all of this idea of what I'm speaking about right now is what makes you be able to make straight A's. Okay, there's a method to this madness. Okay, so we've been going for about 15 minutes now, and I think I've almost talked this point to death, but I know darn well I haven't, because there is more to be said. But just to keep everyone up to date, I'll do a little recap, and if I really am feeling it, I'll say some more things. But if not, we'll just end it here, okay? Because I feel like I put you on enough game. And like I said in the last video, man, I'm trying to, hey, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't force it to drink, okay? I'm trying to give y'all the red pill, not just for like getting women, but also like doing well in life, being successful academically, okay? There's nothing wrong with being educated, there's nothing wrong with being smart, especially for women, okay? Like, that's a whole other topic, okay, for everyone. But I see a lot of women try to dumb themselves down, and it's like, no, it's okay. You can be intelligent. Anybody can be intelligent. Intelligence is literally something that is learned. Oh, okay, no, never mind. I got another point. Okay, so but on the topic of intelligence is something that's learned. This is like the subsection of the how do you see yourself in your daily life. And I'm speaking of this from the perspective of lighter. But imagine if I just like set my mic on fire. That'd be kind of funny. We get some mad boos in here. They'd be like, "No, Darshaun, you suck." Tomato to the face. But yeah. So what I was speaking about is like what. How do I want to talk about this? It's not there. The idea has fled my mind. So I'm gonna do the recap, and if I remember it, I'll throw it back in there at the end. Okay. So point one, I said I'd do about 5 points. So let's see if I actually did 5. I think I'm at like 3.5, to be honest with you. Oh yeah. I got the other two. I got the other 2 at the end. Okay. So point 1. You got to believe in yourself, okay? That's how you make straight A's, and that's how you be successful in life, okay? You really do, with all the odds are against you. You just got to believe in your freaking self, okay? Because at the end of the day, no one else is going to believe in you, but maybe your mom and a close friend in your family. But even that is risky at times, okay? Literally, your mom is probably the only one who's going to really be like, yeah. Especially for dudes, I'm gonna put you on some game. Your mom is the only woman in your life. Potentially, this is even flaky sometimes, but your mom is the only woman in your life who's gonna love you unconditionally. Okay, everything else, it comes with the caveat. Point 2. What's your punctuality like? What's your self-discipline like? Like, how do you carry yourself on the daily basis? Okay. Point 3. How do you set yourself apart from the rest? Okay. Can you obtain the 1%er status? And I don't just mean monetarily. This is a combination of point 1 and point 2. Do you have the mindset to be deviant from others? That was kind of fire how that like linked together. But point 4, can you stay consistent? It's one thing to get it the first time, but can you upkeep that process for a long duration of time? And this is why I feel the need to make this video, because if you can do it once, you can do it again. And being that I did it once earlier this year, it's kind of fire that I just finished this last semester with like a 3.95, okay, out of 4. So that's all I'm gonna say. Shout out to the one professor who gave me an A-. You a meanie head, but it's okay, because I got 5 other A's. But I don't really like speaking on my grades like that. And like I want to let y'all know, I'm not bragging. I'm just letting you know, if I can do it, you can too. Which leads me to point 5. There's no excuses in this world, okay? Education is something that is obtainable to all. You can teach yourself new skills. You can learn new processes, however you want to say it. You can learn and become anything you want to be in this world, especially in the United States of America, where our civilization is really messed up and like roles in society are all over the place. So it's kind of like our world is made of Play-Doh, okay? There's no templates like there used to be. It's just kind of like we're all freehanding it right now. And the people who can freehand it better tend to be higher up, socially speaking, in the so-called 1%, as I said earlier in like point 3. I want to be in the 1%. I will be in the 1%, and not just monetarily. Yes, I plan on being incredibly wealthy in life, okay? I don't mean I'm trying to be like Elon Musk out here, but I also like don't want to I don't want my kids to know what food stamps are. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to have so much money that like we're just chilling. But at the same time, I ain't giving them little rascals jack. Okay, I swear to God. Okay, because a lot of the mindset I have that has got me here today is because, life wasn't always sweet growing up, on both sides of my family, on all sides of my family. Like it wasn't always the best. And at the end of the day, this is the thing I'll leave you with, because I'll give you a 0.6. Okay. 0.6 is to be great in this world, especially for young men and like me, because I'm 20 years old, but for all people, men, women, Apache helicopter identifying people, and everyone else included, okay? Binary, non-binary folks, we inclusive of all people. I don't care what you are or what you think you are or whatever it may be, okay? I don't want to offend anyone, but at the end of the day, I don't care, okay? Because you still watching or listening, so it's on you. Click off if you're offended. The point I want to tell y'all for 0.6 is you got to be battle tested, okay? You got to be hardened steel. You got to have gone through something to really know if you about it. So remember how I said earlier, if you can do it once, maybe you're just lucky, but if you can do it twice, you're on to something, okay? Well, technically I said that was 3 times, but I'm changing the rule, okay? If you can do it twice, that means like you're hardened steel, okay? Do you know how you harden steel? You got to anneal it, you know what I'm saying? You got to heat it up super hot. You got to like, there's a process of like this is not a metal workshop class, okay? That is a whole nother topic for a different day, I just realized. So I'm just going to end the video, okay? I'm just rambling at this point. I've been going for 22 minutes now. This has been your boy Darshaun Smith, aka the Positivity God, otherwise known as Big D, exclusively on this podcast. This has been how to make straight A's in college, and I might add a slash on there and just how to improve yourself on all fronts or something like that. So yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, unsubscribe, hate, comment, dislike, follow, unfollow, hate, comment. I said it twice. Maybe I want you to hate comment. Report, share. I don't care what you do, okay? So long as you stay positive, or at least try, that's all that I can ask for, So, yeah, that's about all I got. So, we're going to finish it with some cheering. And hopefully you enjoyed. Make sure you rate or even don't. It's been your boy. Peace. Woo! And also drop some video ideas in the comments or something, I know some people, they don't actually do this, but other people's do. And then some people just decide to like DM me on Instagram or something. So follow my social medias, my link to my podcast Instagram, and all my other 7 accounts on Twitters and I said Twitters twice. Twitters and Viscos, and I have it all. It's all in the link tree in the description below. So it's been real. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And go Hawks. We're a cult. I'll see y'all around, and peace. Woo! Bing bong. My voice hurts.